Welcome to the Lazy N Kosi. What's up, y'all? We're finally doing another in-person episode of Lazy and Kosi.
That was ridiculous.
Same shenanigans as always.
I'm sad that I had to live through that.
Why?
I understand, Kosi. Most interactions with you, I'm sad I have to live through.
I think that's fair. To be completely honest. Here come this nigga again, being him. So we're recording this on the 9th. It was a couple days after the Capitol Hill raid, which was pretty funny to watch.
No stimulus check for me.
He said no Stimmy for him. Trump was like, I don't like his clothes. They have no drip.
His drip even in his vocabulary.
Probably because he's probably got like some type of like venereal disease. So he probably has some type of drip. It's just not the drip we're thinking of. It's like a penal discharge. I know it's not the right word, but I just love saying penal.
Discharge is just nasty words.
How is discharge a nasty word?
Because penal discharge?
People get discharged from work.
Yeah, that's gross.
You discharge a gun.
Yeah, it's also gross.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I don't know, when you talk about discharge and body, it just makes me think of nasty things. I'm like...
Makes me think dirty things.
I'm like, you should take care of yourself better.
Oh man. So no, seriously, that Capitol Hill stuff was funny because I really felt like that was showing people like how crazy that movement is.
We don't even really know about it because Kinky didn't tell me about it because Kinky decided that they didn't want to know about it.
I am sick of white people shit to the point that everybody was tweeting about
Say it to the camera, Mike.
I got off of Twitter. I was like, white people in? I won't be on Twitter today.
I would just simply
I logged
disappear.
on simply for the memes that came 24 hours after.
Yeah, I was telling people, I thought it was funny that there were black people going like, oh my god, look what they're doing to the Capitol. I was like, why do you care?
Fuck these people.
I was like, why do you care that these idiots are
Okay,
going
first
around?
of all, how about the photo that circulated after the fact where all of the staff cleaning up after all of your wonderful white terrorists in America going to the Capitol buildings and wreaking the riots that they did, the staff cleaning up was all black.
Damn, for real?
Black and people of color. There's pictures of them cleaning up.
It's wild.
And I'm like, if this ain't the representation of America in a nutshell.
Yep. What's funny though is that like these people are like literally like getting arrested now. Like the
Good.
FBI is
They
like
deserve
legit.
to.
Yeah, I was gonna say the FBI is legit like finding them.
As
like,
they should, and they should be charged with domestic terrorism.
Yeah, and it's funny because their homeboy Trump passed a bill where if you defaced any I think any federal property or something like that, like you could get 10 years.
Oh, look at y'all. Look, that's y'all motherfucking president.
Man, they had it was funny because like my friend shared like this Reddit post.
You all have to go home now. Couldn't help it.
No, you good. My friend shared this Reddit post, and it was about like these guys like, what the hell? He said he was gonna help us out, and then 2 hours later we're out there in the cold and getting mad and going up to the Capitol.
Look exactly what your dumb ass is, because it did turn around and come out that had been like organized. And that like several actual like government officials were like in on it, like encouraging the shit.
Hell yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Glad I wasn't there.
Right?
It was probably cold that day.
I would have been eating chips. I'd be like, damn, what they doing over there?
Right.
I couldn't be around there.
They did show one black lady that was there like in the midst of everybody, and she was eating some shit, yo. I was dead.
She probably was like, this is a damn shame.
She literally was standing there looking around like,
Hate to see it. Hate to see it.
And I've been like, it's time for me to get out of here before I become the ringleader of this by proxy.
You know what's funny is I don't mean to cut you off, but they were blaming. They were like, oh, this is people from the MAGA side. This is Antifa. People are like, nah, bro, you're not gonna be able to pull that card. Y'all gotta take the L on this one, bro. Y'all just gotta take that out. Just take it. It is what it is. Like Stop trying to blame like everybody else for why y'all fucking up.
So why are we storming the Capitol again?
They in the Capitol they were counting the electoral votes, and Trump supporters, being Trump supporters, knew that he lost, but they were trying to lie to themselves and say he was cheated. He was.
I can't disclose to you why, how, and why on camera, but I'll let you know after this.
Okay, cool. I don't want him to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want you.
I don't want to become the next Edward Snowden.
Yeah. I can't be telling Trump secrets.
Why'd you make that face? I was gonna say he's still alive. He's good. He's still. But
for y'all own protection, I gotta tell y'all off camera.
But no, so basically they were counting the electoral votes, and then it was just basically just Trump fans not coming to the realization that it's over and there's a new president. That was just basically them. It was just basically a big ass temper tantrum.
And that's exactly why I will be staying home anyway, more than I already have been, because inauguration is until the 21st.
I already said they got to do that inside because somebody's definitely gonna try and assassinate the man.
Yeah.
They're gonna just straight up. Somebody's gonna try and assassinate Biden, like 100%.
If that were to happen, would we get a redo?
No. Then Kamala.
Then Kamala. That's why. What the fuck?
I mean, they might make 2 good shots.
That is really fucked up. Please don't put that laugh out there.
No, that's staying in.
Oh,
That's
I
staying
forgot a
in.
light. That probably helped. A couple shadows.
I was gonna say it looks fine.
I mean, I'm the blackest one on camera, so of course I can't see how black I look, so y'all gonna think it's fine, and I'm gonna be over here fucking looking like Slenderman.
No, you just look like her.
Slenderman.
I'm talking about the suit.
Okay, because I was gonna say Slenderman's like the opposite of black, like in terms of his actual skin.
What? I don't.
You see that?
Closest.
You see that people hating their own skin color? You hate to see it.
I mean,
Look at that.
you're gonna come to that realization sooner or later.
I skipped out on football to talk to these people. I want y'all to realize how dedicated I am.
You didn't have to be here.
No, actually, I wanted to do this.
Ain't nothing different.
Yeah, that looks much nicer.
Nothing different was gonna happen. Somebody was gonna get the ball snapped to them. They were either gonna get
and
snapped.
throw it right.
You've seen this story.
Now look, just a quick football thing. I'm looking forward to the Browns and Steelers because the Steelers beat the Browns. I know the Browns beat the Steelers in order to get into the playoffs, and the Steelers and Browns, they're not on the best of terms. They would be called, as you say, rivals, pretty huge ones in football. So to see them knock out the Steelers after the Steelers had I think they won like 11 straight, and then to see them knock them out, bro, I'd be laughing so fucking hard because I don't like the Steelers. I don't like Steelers fans because they're a bunch of bandwagoners. Especially, how you gonna be? You never even step foot in fucking Pennsylvania. How the fuck you a Steelers fan? You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
I never
You
been
have to
to St.
actually go
Louis.
somewhere to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that?
no, yeah, you have to.
Damn it!
Like you can't enjoy Philly cheesesteaks if you haven't been to Philly.
Like, that's why I'm sitting here like, son, don't you listen to reggae? Have you ever even been?
I don't listen to reggae.
You don't listen to reggae? Why do you quote Caribbeans and Islanders so much?
This is fun to do. This is fun to do. I'm like Drake. I'm fake.
You watch too much anime. You've never been to Asia.
Yeah, right? You never been to any Asian territory, especially not Japan.
I've been to California, so I can listen to enough metal if I want to.
Fair enough. I would say I've been to Chicago now, so I can listen to house music officially. So.
I too can do that. I'm from Jigga City, so I already listen to that music.
Out my socks and I'm out my drawers. Left, right, bouncing off the wall.
I just will not be partaking in the jigs.
Out of context, that's how you talk about jigaboos. That's what Trump said. That's what Trump said when he was inaugurated. I would not be partaking in the jigs.
He's just a Jigglypuff main on Smash. That's all it is.
Well, could you imagine that? Like he's like
no,
I wave dash that.
I can't. You turn to my favorite president if he was a Smash player.
I would laugh really hard because that would make Smash players look bad.
Were you around when we were talking about him making the OnlyFans?
No.
Trump?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, okay. So Trump got banned from Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
And
It was funny.
he was tweeting out from another profile about how he was going to, that he had been, we are in the works with multiple other agencies. Twitter is not a free speech site. They do not believe in free speech. And so we are in the works of talking with other agencies for creating and working with another site to give us our freedom of speech. Trump is going to make an OnlyFans.
That'd be funny. He's on Tumblr. He's got like the fucking sad boy anime post. All I ever wanted to be was president. He's got like Sasuke. He's got Sasuke doing like the.
Yeah, I've never even been on the homepage of OnlyFans.
But like good boy.
If Trump,
fucking loser.
If Trump made an OnlyFans, I might have to like explore.
The thing is that OnlyFans, like at least the pages I've seen. But I ain't gonna lie, I be seeing some ladies on Twitter. I'll be like,
you might get my dollars today.
I see some ladies. I'm like, I think that's absolutely fair that you got that OnlyFans because you fine as hell. You ain't have to be fine as hell. As long as people find, as long as you give out sex appeal to people, you know, having OnlyFans. But I'm just saying, in my view, I would contributate to the OnlyFans. Yes, I made a new word to the OnlyFans. And yeah, I'll put that on record. I don't care. Because it's 2021. People burning down the Capitol.
I just hate that everybody's just like...
Yeah, if people burn down the Capitol, I think it's okay to help out sex workers. You know, hot take.
After this video, watch you have like a whole bunch of DMs of OnlyFans accounts.
Shit, people DM me about OnlyFans all the time. I be getting ladies DM me about OnlyFans.
You really be following them sex workers.
Nothing wrong with it.
I was like, sex workers are pretty easy to get along with. But I'd say some of the nicest people I met are strippers. Like outside, you know, because you know their job, like inside, is to be nice to you because you know they want money. But like outside, I remember I was working at Best Buy at the time, and like they had this lady, and she put out like a thing of ones. I was like, okay, she's about that.
She's a bank teller.
Yeah, she's a bank teller.
She could also have been a waitress.
She's a bank telling waitress.
I've had some nights at Steak and Shake. Oh,
I
don't know about that. Like,
no, it wasn't. No, she didn't have
like,
that
this
much.
This is intense.
she had like a whole forklift for once. But no, it was just the way it was funny because the way she was talking to, she was like, "Ooh, I bet you're a summer baby, aren't you?" I was like, "Can you just buy your stuff and go?" I'm not against astrology. You know, I don't have nothing against astrology. I like to crack jokes about it, but yeah, it's just please don't associate me with that stuff, please. But she was right though. I am a summer baby.
I don't like astrology, but people come to me and they can know a lot about me sometimes, and it makes me upset.
Yeah.
Fair enough, though.
Yeah.
That I have noticed a good bit of people who don't like astrology, but still like recognize, like, okay, it might be on to something. They do be like, man, I don't give a fuck that you actually can tell me why this makes sense. Fuck that. I don't like it. Therefore, fuck you.
No, I'm not gonna say that to people.
No,
I'll say the hell I look like doing that. You know what I mean?
Stronger pissed off Kosi.
I don't care what I am rising because I'm rising my fist in your face.
Super Saiyan Kosi. It's not even your final form.
Oh man, I don't know if I got that clip. I didn't get that clip off my PlayStation.
Which one?
No, you clipped it. It's fine.
Oh, let me guess. It was like the Trump OnlyFans thing you guys were talking about, and you clipped it.
That? No, it was something else.
They got like some kind of. They got to play the game on.
Oh, yeah, I got my first best play on COD. Yeah, that's what it was.
All right, not chat.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
I taught them well.
No, I'm just gonna give it all to them. I'm not gonna. No, I don't like giving you credit. So
good
job, Kinky. Good job.
Don't have to give me.
No. We're gonna stop this. Good job, Kinky.
I'm confident in my abilities.
Did y'all get Bitcoin a couple weeks back from Megan Thee Stallion?
She was giving that out?
Yeah, I got some Bitcoin from Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
And it went from being $10 to being $18. I haven't even.
She was giving out Bitcoin, bruh.
Yeah.
They're asking me this, and they didn't tell me this.
I wish I knew. I would have gotten like one or two, because like sometimes Bitcoin goes up to like the. What the fuck?
in case you don't believe that it's really my cash
No,
app.
I believe. No, I was gonna say I believe you. I was gonna say I didn't even know you can get verified on Bitcoin. I mean on Cash
Yeah,
App.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
That was interesting to discover as well.
She gave out Bitcoin.
Yeah, she
like,
gave out Bitcoin.
how much did you get?
45,000 stats. So at the time it was like $10, and now I've got like $18 in Bitcoin.
Yeah, hold on to that.
Oh, it's just
sometimes,
sitting there, man, and
yeah,
it's gone up even more since yesterday. Like it was like 18 yesterday.
Yeah, because one day you might look, you'll be like sleeping, you'll wake up, it'll say like 20,000.
Yeah.
But sell them shares.
Dude, it was crazy. Because I had seen it late, the tweet, because she tweeted it out. She had like $1 million worth of Bitcoin or some shit she was giving out. And
that is wild. I love Megan Thee Stallion.
And so she was like, just drop your Cash App. She was like, drop your Cash App on this tweet. And I had seen it like 9 hours later. So I was like, oh, there's no fucking way that I'm going to. No, it was like 19 hours later I seen it. And I was like, oh, there's no fucking way I'm still going to get Bitcoin. But I still dropped it. I was like, well, on the off chance there's still some of this left. I woke up the next day and I had some motherfucking
Hot
Bitcoin.
Girl Meg.
Yeah, Hot Girl Meg. I was like, I felt like a celebrity.
The body yachty lady?
The body yachty lady?
Nobody told me nothing.
I told you, like, Megan Thee Stallion is like my dream woman. She's like as tall as me. She's clothesline me. You know, when I'm getting out of place, you know, like, shut up, nigga. Boom. But no, real talk. No, like, she is equal parts attractive and smart. You know what I mean? It's not like a person, you know, it's just. I'm trying to word it to where I don't sound like a horrible human being.
It's okay. You can sound like a horrible human being.
It's too late? Oh no! Kiki said it's too late.
We'll defend you a little bit if the internet comes after you.
Oh, I appreciate that. But no. I like Megan Thee Stallion. Like I said, real talk though. I really respect her. And the fact that she's pissing off anime nerds, I think she won over my heart. She's pissing off.
Like, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Kiki should know how to use a desktop. They got the best desktop around right now.
No, I know. Kosi's desktop is better than mine.
Is it?
Because I could have sworn Kosi told you
otherwise. I have a slightly newer processor, but your graphics card is much better than mine. And you have a good processor in yours. I think yours might actually be better than mine. They're being modest.
This is still fake news.
No, I'm sorry.
Fake news. This is fake
Stop
news.
the count!
These fake reporters, all they do is they spread lies.
Every time when I saw that stop the count tweet, I saw JR, stop the damn match! Man, I haven't watched wrestling in a while.
You saw that. I know you saw that.
That lady falling down from when she was trying to climb the Capitol hill. That shit was funny.
What?
Yeah.
No, I was talking about that JR gift I put on.
Oh yeah.
My God.
Man, it's funny because he's on that new wrestling promotion owned by Cody Rhodes.
AEW.
Yeah, AEW. Yeah. And sorry, I'm not into wrestling like that, but which is funny because I play wrestling characters a lot. But no, JR's in there, and like I was watching it a little bit with my brother. It's really good. It's much better than WWE, but it's just funny hearing JR. It's just funny hearing JR. You know, he's just like, oh yeah, he's wrestling and blah blah blah. Because he sounds like he doesn't care anymore.
He's not as excited as he was.
Yeah. Like, I guess because he doesn't have. I was gonna say he doesn't have the barbecue sauce to sell anymore. Don't look at me, bro. I'm just trying to record the podcast. That's it.
He's trying to get hostile, lazy over here, kicking me.
All right, enough with the foot fetish stuff. Anyway, we're talking about wrestling.
I just like to sit on my legs.
But
have people against me sitting on my legs.
But I forgot that JR was from Oklahoma, and one time I was watching an Oklahoma University game, just randomly. I don't really watch college football like that, but I just see him just on the side, just like with the players. I was like, is that JR? Yeah. But yeah, he does say Boomer Sooner a lot. So
I mean, I think whenever they had him walk out, they had the Oklahoma, they
fight song.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's back when I used to watch the wrestles.
But if CEO does happen this summer, bro, if the AEW does another live event, you gotta go to it.
Yeah, I missed last time.
Yeah, like this is my first time going to like a live event, like a live wrestling event. That shit blew me away. I was like, this is like legit very fun to watch.
I've been to, well, of course, I've been to the couple, which I feel like we probably said this already, but I went to a couple at Full Sail because, you know.
Yeah, you guys got it free, right?
Yep.
But I think that's NXT is where they do that one. Yeah.
So I've been to a couple NXT events, and then I've been to a couple live, I think, Raw shows. I think I also went to one SmackDown show. They lit.
I think Christopher and Jabari have been to a WrestleMania. Because they've done a couple in New Orleans, like in the past like decade.
Like 2 or 3 years ago, they had WrestleMania here.
Yeah, I was legit surprised because I saw them because I think they were there for like the Raw after also. I just saw. You guys don't know my brother Christopher. Well, some of you guys do, but he's like a super big dude. So he's just in the seat with like my little brother Jabari, and Jabari's skinny. So it's like a big it's a funny juxtaposition seeing them sit together, and like I could literally point them out in the crowd. That episode of Raw, I was like, hey, there they go. Yeah, good seats too.
I don't watch anymore, but I would definitely buy tickets to go to see another wrestling event.
I want to go to this one called $5 Wrestling. It's like super low budget. It's supposed to be like bad on purpose because it's like $5. It's supposed the entry's like $5. It's supposed to be bad on purpose.
This man just loves bad things.
Yeah, I mean when it's bad, but there's like a redeeming quality in the badness. Like it's just like funny to watch. Like Samurai Cop, obviously it's not good. But Samurai Cop is funny because of how bad it is. Because it's like, how can somebody make something this bad? Like when you really like think down and like sit and watch, like the film stocks and most of the scenes don't even look right, so the color grading looks terrible. Like it'll look kind of like a cool hue of like blue, and like then it'll look like somebody just pissed on the film stock. Like it'll look yellow as hell. It's like, bro, it's like, what are y'all doing with this film? Like seriously, it was like, but that's why I like bad movies like that. Like now,
what are y'all doing with this film stock? I'm dead.
No, but like seriously, it'll be like like I said, it'll look one way, and then like another scene, it would like the film stock doesn't even look the same. It's like, what were they doing with the film stock?
Like what happened?
You want to have sex?
Wrong?
Yes.
You're pretty. Do you want to fuck me?
Yes.
You saw my follower, my raid and party emote, right? It was a black dude from Samurai Cop doing like the little like zoom just to his face. And he was opening the Keenan and Kel for it. But yeah, like I said, there's a redeeming quality in like bad like films and like shitty like local commercials, because you know how much I love those. Like, it's just funny. There's kind of like an earnest. It's kind of like an honest, like, what? Are you shaking your head?
Nothing, because he turned and looked at me because I mumbled, I love refrigerators.
I didn't know what you said.
But no, I mean, there's something earnest about it too. It's like, it might not be good, but these people, they tried. It's not good. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to stop them from like receiving criticism. But it's just, they tried to make a movie. It might not have been good. It was funny because of how bad it was. But they tried, right? Like there's something nice about that.
Yeah, the nice thing is it makes me feel like, oh, well, maybe I should try to make films.
Hey.
Yeah, I think I can do better than that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It gives you inspiration to try a medium that you probably never thought about doing, and you might end up being the next big person.
That's so bad. I have to prove to myself that I cannot make something that bad.
Yeah, like I can do better. But there's another one. There's another. There's another commercial that I know of that I haven't unleashed on y'all, but I've been knowing about it for years, like 4 or 5 years. This is one about this dude who owns like a soft-shelled crab place, and it's like, yeah, and then it was like, it starts off with I guess the guy might have been like a comedian, like a local comedian or something. He's just like this big dude, and he's just like, it's waiting in line. Oh, y'all waiting for them crabs over there? Y'all waiting for the crabs? And then And then the lady's like, yes, I've been waiting for hours, sir. The crabs are so good. Yeah, ooh, children, y'all better come get some of these crabs. And then it does like the weirdest cut, and he's just like this. He's just like on the ground like this.
What?
And then he's like, sir, are you okay? It just cuts to a real quick picture of him, zoomed up to his face. Like, the camera's like 2 inches from his face. He's just like this. And then he's like, sir, it's okay. The crabs are here. The crabs are here. Like, the dude, he, like, gets up. He says, oh, yes, thank you, sir. And he goes, like, he steals the crab from me. He runs out, like, whoa, crab. He runs out.
What the hell?
And then he goes, like, you don't have to steal our crabs to get them. They're this good. And it was, like, and it's, like, the guy's name. He's, like, from South Carolina or something. But, like, I just saw it. Like, I think about it, like, every day. And I at least share that video at least once a year on my Facebook.
I want some soft shell crabs right now.
They were fried too, and I was like, fried crabs? like fried, like straight up, like fried crabs, like not like fried like crab meat. It was just they dunk the soft shell crab.
Deep.
Just like
I seen something the other day where I think they like fried a crab and then they put it on fried a soft shell crab and then put it on a burger. They put it on a bun with like different condiments and stuff, and I was like, I don't know what soft shell crab tastes like, but this looks good.
I'm down for it.
See, I'm jealous because I don't like seafood outside of fish. So I just be watching people just eat like crustaceans and like shrimp like stuff. I just be looking like, bitch. I wish I could enjoy that, but I don't like it.
Yeah, that in that Fallout cookbook, they got this crab recipe that Kinky do. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That crab is good. That recipe is really good.
If I was willing to spend some money on crab, I'd be like, yeah, we need some of that. Crab be expensive.
I've heard that. Like
Especially if you don't live around here. You go like up north and stuff trying
to
get crab.
Yeah.
I had some people tell me like, yeah, it's like $15, $20 a pound. I'm like, what? Like, Jesus Christ.
But sometimes it'd be like $20 a pound here.
Maybe I'm thinking less than what they tell me.
It do be damn near $30 a pound in like certain places up north, like Illinois and stuff. Certain times of year, we didn't eat crab. We would ate crab if niggas went to Red Lobster.
See, that's the closest thing they have to like seafood. Because I've heard people say that's not seafood. That just has to be seafood adjacent. They say that northern seafood.
That's you must love some crab. If you paying $30 a pound for crab.
Imagine some people probably pay that like weekly or like bi-weekly with like the checks depending on how they get paid.
My ninja, just move down here.
No, I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth doing that. Don't move down here. Don't move to Louisiana.
Bring your ass here.
Yeah, move down here so we can move.
Stay away from that child.
We can move where you at. That's trade. Do you have less racism?
They be like,
trade?
I don't. I say them old north niggas are pretty racist.
Do you have better school systems? Let's trade.
See, that's a possibility. But
I'm not going to school, so.
And you go like, oh, I live up north. You be like, oh, where? Toledo. Thank you. Ohio. I was like, how close you live to Cedar Fair? That's what I would say. I've been wanting to go to Cedar Fair like all my life. When we finally get a chance to like go to a convention up in Ohio, it's close to Cedar Fair. But I'm gonna dip from that table and go to Cedar Fair.
Is it a theme park or something?
Yeah, it's a theme park that's in close to Cincinnati, I think. But
we were supposed to go to Cincinnati actually.
Oh man.
I don't know about Cedar Fair. I know about Cedar Point. I think it is.
Cedar Point, my bad. I think Cedar Fair is the one in Cali.
Oh yeah, Cedar Point, the one with the amusement park.
Yeah.
They got the tallest and the fastest roller coasters.
Yeah. That's what it is. I got it confused. I think Cedar Point Fair is in Cali, but they're owned by the same people. Yeah. I have a thing for theme parks. I like looking up stuff about them.
Yep. First thing he looks up, death rate.
You know,
like, this high.
Speaking of,
I'm interested now. Get the thrill of my life.
Yeah, when I was working for FedEx, man, they were giving like good ass deals on like theme parks. Like Six Flags had a good deal. Obviously, the Disney ones didn't, but like they're like you can go to what's that one place? It's Knott's Berry Farm in Cali. they like you can literally get in for like damn near free. I think you only pay like $40 for like a weekend pass. Yeah, so they had a really good deal with them. Like this is one thing I miss from working in FedEx is them discounts. Cause them motherfuckers used to be coming through.
Shit, with a theme park, you might as well give away tickets for free. Cause
Once
everything else,
open?
yeah. Once you get in that bitch, you locked in that bitch for a while. So you gonna buy that expensive ass food. So you gonna get the money out of something. We gonna get thirsty. We gonna pay for overpriced ass water.
Oh, actually, I have a random fun fact for you guys again.
He says it's like this is well, he said it again. So, but yeah, let's go for it.
The Doritos are actually created in Walt Disney Land. Yeah.
Where or are?
Where?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were. Like the guy who owned Frito-Lay found a dude who was like making like some type of like weird thing with like tortilla chips. He was like, "Yo, this is fucking lit, my nigga." That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, but I said he stole it.
No, I think he paid the dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He paid that
Saying
one.
this doesn't end in a partnership, I'm gonna feel like he got played.
Shit, that reminds me. The dude who made the hot Cheetos. He was just like some Hispanic dude who was a janitor up in Cali. Man, made that. He made the best chip ever made.
Yeah.
the hot Cheetos.
Crazy.
That he won the hoods worldwide.
So who came up with rap snacks?
I think Master P.
Yeah, I said I feel like Master P.
Yeah, I think rap snacks originated
Mr.
in
P.
New
Miller.
Orleans. Well, at least from a New Orleans person, at least, because I think around that time I think he was living up in Cali, because he's been gone from New Orleans for a while, which I don't blame him.
How about I went to the little gas station over there this way?
Hmm?
Was that a Chevron?
Yeah.
They got like rap instant ramen.
Yeah, that's him. He made that. They confirmed that he confirmed that he was making that like last year.
This is ghetto. The rap snacks were already kind of ghetto, but I could get behind them. I was like, this is pretty cool still to see, But
She doesn't. Sorry, they don't like seeing black people thrive. It's okay.
No, bullshit.
No, it's okay.
Bullshit.
It's okay.
But yeah, the rap ramen is definitely ghetto.
I remember.
They like a gumbo, a creamy gumbo.
Yeah,
Of course,
I heard
that's
that.
ghetto. Like
I remember I made a joke. I said he's gonna make a police corruption and swamp water flavors.
We should. I guess we should review these.
I'll eat them.
yeah, we should review. I still got that
I'm not taking part
hot
of that.
Cheeto mac and cheese.
I'll try that out. I'll try it out. Why are you laughing?
Your reaction out. You seem very conflicted. Out. I'll try that out.
Yeah, I'll be like yes. Because I remember I think my mom got that for my little brother when he was living in his own apartments at the time.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I can just hear, because he has a somewhat deeper voice, and he's like, "Mama, why you gave me that, man?" She's like, "What do you mean?"
Damn. Why you gave me that man?
Why you gave me that, man? Come on, Mama.
Oh, I'm fucking weak.
I mean, at first when I saw it, I was like, that doesn't kind of nasty. And then I started thinking about it, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, because I be thinking like, mac and cheese is good. And this hot Cheetos.
It's basically just hot sauce on cheese anyways.
Because I know that, I think I did try, at some point, I was buying the little, remember they made the little hot Cheeto puffs for the freezer, but they were in the freezer because they had mac and cheese in them. They were like kind of like hot Cheeto mozzarella sticks, but it was like mac and cheese sticks. Yeah, I had some of those a while, like some years ago. I think it was.
They were hidden?
They were alright.
Oh. I got hyped. I was like,
they had the cheese ones and they had the hot Cheeto ones. I think the hot Cheetos tasted better than just the regular cheese ones, but they was definitely some okay shit.
I was thinking about what I said earlier. You remember that picture of Brock where he's kind of like this? Mm-hmm. Brock from Pokemon? That's how I was like, this look nasty. Unless.
Yeah, we'll have to configure our schedules together so we can try these.
I'm gonna start doing opening shifts. So I'm gonna be off like at 1. So I'll have a little more free time to like actually do like side projects with you guys now.
I should not tell you this, but in the fashion of you telling us when every time you cook, I made some fried chicken soup, and I thought I was gonna have enough to bring you, but apparently it's over with.
I still need I'm gonna get some soy sauce today. I'm gonna make some fried rice for you guys because I keep on saying that I actually make decent fried rice. I want you guys to try it out. Yeah, I try to go easy on the soy
I'm
sauce.
gonna go Chef Gordon on your ass. What are you?
A good cook, bitch.
I was about to say, what, you gonna get you some chili jam and put it in the fried rice? I don't even know what chili jam is, but we need to go to the
Asian supermarket?
mm-hmm.
Bro, I be seeing all my friends, I'm at the Asian supermarket. Everybody knows what that is, bro. You're not special. You're not special. If you live in Baton Rouge, you go to the Asian supermarket.
This one's
I was
further
gonna say,
down.
I mean, we got a couple of them though. We got like a few of them.
oh, I only know about the one that's on Florida.
Yeah, we were on over by LSU, and I was trying to be lazy, not go all the way over to the one on Sherwood because that's kind of a hike.
Yeah, no, that is.
There's one on Perkins.
Okay.
Perkins Pass. Not Blue Bonnet. Essen. Once you get past Essen, it's gonna be on the right hand side by like the fruit. I think there's a fruit stand over there or something.
There's gonna be people where they live. I'm gonna find out all this. They're gonna find out. They're gonna find out stuff. Make fun of Trump.
Yeah.
I saw the whole fucking episode. Nerds.
Thank you for the view. Like and
Where
subscribe.
the money reside.
Share your hatred.
I wanna meet that dude just so I can do that money reside pose with him. Just that.
Where the money reside?
Because I told you, he lives in Baton Rouge. If I ever meet that dude, I'm gonna say, please take a picture of me. I want to do the pose with you, the money reside pose.
I was about to say, was he promoting his own business when he did that?
Yeah, a couple of
Yeah,
deals.
he works for I think Richard's Honda.
So it should be easy to find him.
Yeah, that's true.
So you
I'd
can
be
get
like,
your
oh,
picture.
he's such a big guy. I don't know if I could do it. I'm too nervous. Excuse me, Mr. Money Reside, can I get a pose, please?
That
He'd be like, sure thing. You here to buy a car? Nope.
no.
I already got one, sir.
That'd be a cool thing. That'd be a funny thing to do for content.
I would do that. I was one day I was supposed to, when I started Afro, I was gonna like fucking perm my Afro and go walking around pretending to be Al Sharpton and be like, I don't know why. I just wanted to do it, just put it on YouTube one day, just like perm my hair, just run around going as Al Sharpton with like a big ass like fake mustache on, and be like, God, and start running around. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that, because Eric Andre already did that. He permed his hair. He stole my idea.
I get to see it.
I don't know who that is, so you can still do it.
Yeah, me either. Do it.
You guys don't know who Eric Andre is?
I don't know.
Oh, it's interesting. I thought at least Kinky would know who Eric Andre was.
I probably do.
He's a comedian from South Florida, I think. He's pretty funny, but he's like absurdist.
I'm gonna have to Google him.
Yeah.
I think he's basically you know who Tom Green is, right? You remember Tom Green?
I don't know names.
Okay, never mind.
I know logos and faces.
Oh yeah, okay. I know this guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay,
what he looks
I
like
know.
now, the bald head. That's what he looks like now. He did that for the last season.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His show is crazy.
I know faces and logos, but I don't know names.
But I'm mad because he was doing a tour called Legalize Everything Tour. And he had a show in New Orleans. I didn't get to go to it because I was doing something. I think I was helping you guys out with something. And then he did a second show, and that was like the only place he did a second show was New Orleans, and I missed out on that one too. I wanted to see that so fucking bad. Just to see his craziness like live would be amazing. Because it was like a skit that he did where he was in the French Quarter, and he had like a fake like NOPD like suit on. He was just smoking a bong. He was like, "Hey, what's up, y'all?" Yeah, Eric Andre's funny
That
as fuck,
shit
bro.
funny as hell. I would have fell out seeing some shit like that.
Yeah, like the balls that dude has to like do like the shit he does in public is just like astounding to me because he does like some really like weird shit in public. Like his stuff is like the height of like absurdist comedy. Like there was one thing where he was pretending to be a hot dog. Like he was like he like fell down. And, like they had these guys who would ketchup and mustard like suits on, like put the ketchup and mustard and then take it out. It's like oh yeah. They did that in public.
His ass.
I would have been mortified if I had to be any part of that. I was like, I can't do this.
I've been mortified watching as a bystander. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Like, oh
What
man,
is this?
Oh man, this is going on my fetish blog.
Damn shame.
I don't have that, sir.
Me either. Yeah, me either. Now, when we were recording a certain video that you haven't given me the raw files to,
It's on that thing right there.
It's on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's on that right there.
You gonna take it today?
Yeah, I'll take it. You can actually just pull it out from the computer. I can just put it on my thumb drive. But when we were recording that, I was like,
I don't know why he seemed so embarrassed.
he was like, I'm not the one dressed up.
I feel like being the cameraman is probably a little bit worse in like public settings.
Yeah, because you're
the person that's like, you're really here with the camera. Like, this is why, like, you really agree to the absurdity. Like,
and sometimes people be going for the cameraman.
Yeah, people do get pissed off at the cameraman.
Because I've seen enough like those.
You provoked this, didn't you?
How dare you? Because they'd be like, you're recording me. Bro, I do not give a fuck about you. Like, leave me alone. Like, for real.
I'm just
I will put this
fined.
camera down. I will put this camera down and break you in half. Leave me alone, please.
I will run the ones and twos with you.
You say that, and like I always think of like the DJ stuff, like deck 1, deck 2.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about punching people? It throws me off every time.
One and two.
The ones and twos.
The combinations, man.
Boom.
It's all about the combinations.
True. And Tekken, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
That was in Mortal Kombat, 1 and 2.
Is that?
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so it's funny. I was trying to teach people like Tekken notation, like which is MK notation as well. I was trying to teach him that. He was like, "Man, what the fuck is a down forward 1? Man, tell me the fucking button." I was like, "All right then."
I'd be thinking the same thing. I'd be like, bro, are y'all serious? Can you say the fucking button?
I can't.
Like,
I can't.
It's easier. It's easier because the notations are universal. So like, if somebody's playing on Xbox, you don't have to go in your brain and say, "Oh, I press this button." You know what I mean? You can just say, "Just press 1," and then you just show them 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wish when I plugged my controller up to my computer, it told me 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it'd be telling me Y and X, and I'm like, I don't have a fucking Xbox controller.
I'm honestly surprised that most games around this generation don't have like the automatic like the
Switch over to PlayStation.
Yeah, because a lot of them do. Like Sekiro is like one of those games that doesn't have that.
Yeah,
Like you have to get a mod in order to do that. I was like, I already know how to play on the Xbox controller, so I'm not worried about that.
I plugged the PS4 controller up, and it just shows me. He was like, press left bumper, press Y. I'm like,
He's like, what is this?
fortunately, my subconsciously, I know. So when you press Y, I press triangle, and when X is square.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know, but my subconscious know, which is all that's fine. Unless when I'm playing Raft, because I think they fixed the buttons up.
What is a raft? Like I keep on hearing you talk about that. I don't think I've watched one of your streams yet. Where you
I only played it once.
Oh,
I played
okay.
it. I played it with Tia on our podcast last Wednesday, and I couldn't stream it because my computer cannot handle it. It can handle the game fine. I think maxed out or near about maxed out without me streaming. But as soon as I turn OBS on,
That makes sense.
it's like, nah, bro, you ain't put enough money into this computer for that.
Nigga, that just catch you trying to do 2 things at the same time.
How many gigabytes of RAM do you have?
I think it's got like 16.
Oh, RAM.
Yeah,
I have
VRAM.
60,
Yeah, I was gonna say VRAM is 2 gigabytes.
Yeah. Actual RAM. I have 16. So the video RAM is what's killing me.
That sucks.
Hate to see it. Hate to see that face. That sucks.
Somebody I know just I texted this person to check on them, and they were having a real bad day, and I was like, I didn't know you were gonna be having a bad day. And I guess that's why you crossed my mind. And that's what I had messaged you, Kosi. I was asking you about their computer, because they have an Asus computer with an i5 processor, and they were trying to use it with a capture card on their PlayStation to stream.
Yeah.
But then basically they talked to Asus, and Asus told them that their PC is not capable of working with any capture cards.
How old is that computer?
It's not old.
Then
What she
that's
said. That's
bullshit.
exactly what I asked. That's exactly what I asked. I said, how old is your PC? And she was like, not old at all. And I'm like, so why wouldn't it work? And she explained it to me. Like, there was some reasoning that they told her, like, it wasn't gonna work or whatever with the capture card. But
she was running like, Windows like 8 or 10 on it, right? Like,
when I tell you, I didn't even get that much deeper. Because once she told me the computer company is who told her it wasn't gonna work, I was like, well, I'm not gonna argue with the computer company, you know.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I think she probably talked to somebody on Asus, and they were like, man, I want to fucking go home. It don't work.
Yeah.
Because that's an external. That's an external part. So it's gonna work on a computer as long, because as long as your computer's running on like Windows 8 or 10, it should work. It should use any Elgato.
Yeah. I'm running 7 and still can stream some stuff off of it.
Off the Elgato?
Yes.
Oh, that must have been the HD60S was what we had problems with. Remember? It was one of the capture cards. I was like, yeah, we can't install it on the desktop.
But even still, because she didn't. You said they had an Elgato too? Or they were just trying to stream in general?
They were just trying to stream. They said, apparently my laptop is too weak to use a capture card, any capture card. And that's when I asked, like, what kind of laptop they had. And they were like, it's an Asus. And then they sent me their specs. And that's what I had sent you. I had sent you those specs, and I had been like, I was like, hey, this person's telling me that their capture cards won't work, and they blah, blah, blah. But then when she said what she said to me, I unsent the messages, because I'm like, oh, if they're telling you it don't work, period, then I guess that's on, you know.
Yeah, that's big.
She'd probably take that to, like, Best Buy and ask them to, like, just help her out or something like that. Or, like, you know, a tech, like a tech store to, like, walk her through it.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that her what's-her-name was installed November 2020, her Windows.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's weird. Because she should be able, you're able to stream off of anything. Because if you can stream off this, like, she should be able to stream off that.
No, if you can stream off that.
Yes.
That's Windows 7.
That's
with
what I was
an 8
thinking
gig
too.
card.
That's why I was like, when she sent me the thing, I was
like a much older 8 gig card.
I was like, I've only learned a little bit, but from what I've learned from these videos that I've watched, you should be able to use this.
You should be able to use it on anything that's running Windows 10, because I'm pretty sure the newer cards are like, you gotta have like 8 or 10.
Yeah, internet sucks because she's in fucking Canada, so you know it's not even somebody that I'm like, oh, well, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna come over, you know, with a mask on and see if we can figure this out.
We go fly over there real quick.
No, I'm saying like if they were local or some shit.
Yeah.
No, ain't no flying.
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking a visit.
Actually, I would like to go to Canada.
I heard it's cold up there, but
it's cold as hell right now. We're gonna go to Canada in the summer, nigga.
Cold like that in the summer.
Hold on to that computer. We'll help you in the summer. What do you call it?
I mean, if she lives up in Canada, I mean, Canada's a pretty tech-friendly country, so she should be able to just go walk to like the local like tech shop and then probably like walk her through it. Because now it really just sounds like she probably doesn't have like correct drivers or installed. Maybe she bought a capture card that is just like one of those weirder capture cards. Maybe she just needs to get like a name brand one, like AverMedia or Elgato, and then she probably work for it. But Elgato, man, their prices. I'm like, y'all make some good stuff, but it's just like I don't feel like paying like the brand new price prices. I'm like,
that card that Kinky's been using is the red card that I got for $50 off of Amazon, and I don't think they've been having any problems with it.
My camera skips.
The camera? It's not on your camera card.
Glitches. You can say, oh, that is a different capture.
I would. I'm thinking about.
I think you should uninstall what you call it and reinstall it. Maybe it'll stop that camera glitching.
I'm thinking about finally investing in an internal capture card. Yeah, but those are very expensive. But like they can do like crazy like frame rate like you can do like I think AverMedia's like brand new one is gonna be able to do like 1080p like 240 frames per second. Like I don't need that.
How much it
but
cost?
It would be nice.
If it's doing like 1080p and like almost like 300 frames a second, it's probably like at least like $200-$300. And like I'm like I don't really need that. I'm cool with an external one. Yeah.
If it would minimize the cords.
Yeah. That definitely will.
That's
yeah,
what
the internal ones will definitely
am really like one. We already had one outlet that burned in the house, and then we've got like now they're starting to pop and shit. So I'm really starting like, and I keep dreaming about the damn house catching fire. So now I'm like really paranoid about the amount of cords that we have. So I'm like, I want to unplug some shit. Like,
I don't blame you.
I'd probably spend that in the next build because I think I might just go ahead and just buy another computer and leave that one as is because it still works fine as a work computer.
Shit. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, do that. Are you gonna do pre-build or did you want to build it?
Probably build it.
Cool.
Because that'd be cheaper, right?
Yes, you actually do save money because you're not paying for labor costs.
Yeah, I know.
Basically.
We can do labor.
That's the only thing we fucking do around here.
I know, right? So, because I definitely need something like that so I don't have to get pissed off when trying to stream off the computer and play at the same time.
True. Man, when I tell you, when I finally got that 144 hertz monitor, man, like my eyes were crying. Like, when I finally was able to play stuff past 60 frames and not get screen tearing, bro, it felt like an epiphany.
I don't know
I had an epiphany.
I don't know if I can tell the difference yet still because I didn't know that PlayStation monitor was 140 or something like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And I'd just be switching between 60 hertz to 140 hertz, and I'd be like,
all I know is using one big TV screen is starting to really bug my eyes. And I was telling him the other day, like, I think I won't need like 2 small monitors.
That's the way to go. I think a multi screen setup is the way to go, especially if you're streaming. Because I was gonna say, when you guys see me stream and like when I'm looking to the side, I'm literally looking at my other monitor, my older monitor that I already have hooked up, and like I play on my 144 hertz monitor that I bought this year. Well, last year, because 2021. Oh yeah, this is the first not live, but this is the first recorded podcast of 2021 for us. It's not like a live stream or anything like that. So. Hi, Mom. I'm gaming. I love that commercial. I remember there was like an edit of it where they did all that, and like when the Japanese dude talked, he's like, "Shut up, you fucking weebs! Get out of my store!"
Damn shame.
Oh man.
My eye itches.
I'm scratching. Blush it.
my sneeze itches. Thank you.
Then sneeze it.
I don't know.
Snows it? I don't know.
You can't find, well, it depends on what type of monitor you're trying to get to minimize your eyes, though.
Honestly, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. You really don't need to get like the best of the best one in those monitors because I feel like they're just selling you like a bunch of gimmicks and bullshit. Like that curved monitor stuff. It's cool. You don't need that shit.
I didn't really understand like
No, yeah, me either.
what the big thing about the curved monitors was, other than like, does it maybe help with the strain on my eyes because it's curved or something? Like that's what I would be looking for. Like, is this gonna strain my eyes less because of the depth of the screen possibly or something?
The field of view. That's what it is. It makes your field of view better. So it's like it's literally like you're looking at like you're like a dome. It's like it's cool, but it's like what people want for like curved monitors. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm cool with. I have like a simple 1080p 144 hertz monitor. I got it on sale. It's an Acer one, and I got it for like $200.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm completely satisfied with it. One of my friends was like, "You should watch out because sometimes the color correction isn't great on blah blah blah." I'm like, man, like I'm looking to play video games on it and do like some video editing. And every time when I finish my video editing, the colors look fine, so I do not care.
And that's what I care about is like, is the color grading gonna be good in the screen? Because I'm gonna be doing hopefully more video editing than you one day soon. So
that wouldn't be hard. I don't video edit very often.
And so I'm like, I want to be able to have a good screen because I'm still learning color grading in the first place.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to have something that's at least going to be good enough where I'm like not making people orange and shit and thinking that on my screen it looks good, but on somebody else's it's like, this is...
God damn!
Yeah.
This looks like poo-poo.
I was going to say, one thing you should invest in if you want to start learning how to color grade, you can get what's called a LUT. It's basically
yeah,
like,
they have some LUT packs for LumaFusion.
okay, you should be able to actually use those in OBS too. So if you want to try and like mess with like color grading, because that's what I do with my camera. I put a lot over it too. Everything looks kind of like brownish because I just thought it looked nice.
That's what I did with when I use my phone lately.
Hmm?
I color corrected on my phone in my phone setup. Because in the house,
Sound like Naruto. Naruto was getting that good when he was moaning. Ugh!
But yeah, actually that PlayStation monitor does 240 hertz.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I would definitely hold on to that one.
It turns on and off. I need to get another one.
Man. Do they still sell those? Because, you know, like, sometimes Sony just be, like, making shit. Especially, like,
they're definitely
PlayStation.
not making that shit no more. I just saw eBay for $140, though.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 140
No
and then,
problem.
like,
No problem.
two... I think J&L had it for, like, I guess brand new for, like, $245.
Man, like, but yeah, going back on that PlayStation thing, Sony will make like stuff, and like it would be like super hard to find like after like a couple months because I was just like I got like that wireless USB dongle that they made for the DualShock 4,
Yeah.
and like on Facebook, like not on Facebook, like on like eBay, you can get that thing, you can sell that thing for like $80 to $100. And I was like, you know, I don't mind keeping a wire online. let me get a quick like you know. Quick little like $80, maybe $70 because it's kind of like rusted a little bit, like the metal part. So it's just like let me get some money real quick. Ship that thing off.
They certain things they'll dip their toe in, and I guess it doesn't hit out of the park.
Yeah.
So they be like, I was like, well, probably if you went on and made a second one, other people would be like, oh okay, and bought it too.
And speaking of color corrector, man, your hair's looking white as hell in this preview. It might not look like that when I'm editing.
God damn.
Yeah,
damn
boy.
It's a light pink hat, so you know.
Fair enough. Yeah.
They're gonna do that.
But you know who does stuff like that also when it comes to technology? Samsung. Samsung be making any fucking thing. Samsung be making anything and like they literally like throw shit at the wall until it sticks.
I'm gonna need you to chill on Samsung.
Samsung does that though.
Yeah, I love my Samsung toaster.
I wanted me a Samsung refrigerator because they were one of the first ones to do the refrigerators that synced up with like your phone and shit.
Nigga, you need a refill on apples.
As long as you don't get you a white computer, a white refrigerator, then that's cool.
Like, whoa, wait a minute.
My refrigerator.
Hey, buddy. You know that reminded me of this funny thing of like there was you know what a stan is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you know it's like a overzealous fan, and you know the stan accounts for like you know like music artists on like Twitter, and like they have this I think it might have been like a what's her name tall white lady people like to make fun of.
Which one?
Yeah, right.
Stacy Keeper?
No, that's Stacy Keeper. Wow, that was a deep cut. That was random. Stacy Keeper.
That's the only tall white girl I could think of.
No. Damn, what is her name? Taylor Swift. Yeah. So.
Oh, what the hell?
That's how much she does not live in my mind. Taylor Swift. So there was like a Taylor Swift stan account, and like he was like, my mom's taking my stuff away from you guys. I don't think I'll be able to post on it anymore. And like Twitter shows like what people post from, and it said posted from Samsung Smart refrigerator. I was like, bro, what? When I saw that picture, people were like, man, these stan accounts crazy. These children need to get help.
Funny as hell.
I would have never thought I'm about to say Stacy Keeper again, goddamn it.
Stacy Keeper.
That's funny. Stacy Keeper lives in my head more than Taylor Swift, somebody that's actually relevant does.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Stacy Keeper, she was not a bad looking woman. I don't know. I hope she's still alive. But when I saw her on TV, she was not a bad looking woman.
No, she was not. She was a very attractive lady. Kind of small, but.
A lot of wrestling women are absolutely gorgeous. Like, man, Mickie James. Woo, good lord, Mickie James. Don't get me started. Mickie James, she wrestled for WWE for like a decent amount of her career. I think she's at AEW now.
I think I know what you're talking about. She was basically a Trish clone. She was like
I think when that's it. Yeah, I was gonna say she looks like she looks like she could be like a good Tomb Raider cosplayer. Yeah, actually she did cosplay Tomb Raider.
She did.
Yeah, it looked really good.
She was thicker than Trish.
Yeah,
I was
definitely.
like, I take this as a Trish clone. I just, for some reason, I remember her last name being something different. That's why I'm like, Mickie James.
She might have started out with a different name. I don't know. You know, one of my favorite wrestlers, the Hurricane. I used to love that dude.
It's a hurricane coming through.
He's never revived that character.
I was, because my YouTube is throwing me random WWE shit, and it was like top 10 comebacks that flopped. and he was.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because I think he came back as his actual name, like Gregory Helms, and people like, no, bro, you're Hurricane.
No.
Oh, he tried to bring back Hurricane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Nobody cared.
Oh, I used to love Hurricane, bro. I used to like one of my favorite. Like, I liked superheroes a lot as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Spider-Man's like one of my favorite characters in like fiction. Like, I love Spider-Man's just cool to me. But, you know, that sucks. That didn't happen.
I'd be surprised Goldust is still a thing.
You know why Goldust is still a thing? Because he's Cody Rhodes' brother. That's why he's still and Cody Rhodes got that AEW money.
Even on WWE, I'm like, I'm ready for this Goldust thing to be over.
I think they tried to actually give him like a legitimate angle, and people were like, no, you're Goldust, bro. He was like, okay. And that's why he left and went to AEW. Now he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And still Goldust.
I think people respect him a little more in the wrestling industry because now he's able to do what he really wants, and I think so far people have been liking like all the stuff he's been doing with his character.
I'll have to see the newer stuff because the stuff he was doing with Booker T and before, I'm like, you're just weird.
you remember that? You remember that one wrestling angle? I think it might have been during the Attitude Era, where I think like one of them gave like birth to a hand. I swear to God, that was the thing. It was like they even gave birth to a hand. It was like something wild like that. And then back then they used to always do like something on a pole match. Like everything, like it would be like, oh, you have to climb up to that pole and get it. And like that was like a joke about like that whole Attitude Era. Because when you look back at it, like the attitude, it was stupid. Like there was a lot of dumb shit going on in that era. It was funny as hell. It was fun to watch. It's crazy, like, because I mean, like they still fill up like seats and stuff like that. Like before COVID, they were like still filling up seats, but it was crazy. Like how many people used to be in those fucking arenas, like in the late '90s, early 2000s in wrestling. Yeah. You know, with the Rock with his $500 suit, $500 shirt or whatever. I love that. That's an actual like character in like one of the wrestling games. Rock with his $500 suit. I saw it. I was like, interesting.
The SmackDown versus Raw series used to be my favorite.
I like
to play in the world.
I used to like SmackDown, but I owned the Xbox around that time. No, not SmackDown. SmackDown was a PlayStation exclusive. It was a PS2 exclusive. Yeah, and Xbox got Raw, and all the Raw games sucked. Like hard, because I had those. I thought those were like the worst wrestling games ever.
I gotta do some research. I don't know.
No, yeah, seriously. Like when
I know they started off with the SmackDowns. And then it went to SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah, well, it was SmackDown, and like I said, Raw got like 2 games, and they were both on Xbox, but people didn't like those, so they stopped making them. And then they did SmackDown versus Raw.
Which was, in my opinion, I think the first couple, I was like, yeah, these are great.
I used to love playing those, but like me, now that I'm so used to like how fighting games play now, like I'm like playing these, I'm like, I really don't like these controls.
That was the first fighting game that I like really understood how to play a fighting game on. I was unstoppable. I would like. Did you see? You probably didn't see my stream last night. Me and Jamie streamed Brawlhalla, and this dude was like, "Yeah, 2v1 me," and then other people came. He's like, "4v1 me." That was the only game I was like, "Yeah, 4v1 me." I don't care. I'll reverse everything.
Wow! Did you beat him?
I've had handicap matches and I was still winning.
Bro, you need to start playing Brawlhalla, man.
No.
Like,
no, not Brawlhalla. I'm talking about Kid me playing SmackDown versus.
Oh, that's
that Brawlhalla dude was fucking.
Yeah, he was fucking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was fucking us all.
Yeah, I was gonna say he must have been a competitive player.
Yeah, he was. He had
Said he's 7 icons or something like that.
Yeah, 7 FGC icons because when first got on, he had one for Combo Breaker, and then he had like some other.
I just had to get Combo Breaker.
Yeah.
That's it. Mm-hmm. If you win in anything, because Combo Breaker is a big ass tournament in this country.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the Combo Breaker icon, I was like,
I would have been like,
that's why.
That'd be like fucking. That'd be like fucking Shadow. Shadow be like, hey, play me in Tekken real quick. No. Like Lil Majin, hey, play me in Tekken. No.
I'm crazy enough to do it.
Now I definitely play them in Tekken, but who I really want to play, I want to play Brawl Pro. Brawl Pro is a really good King player. Like he's not like, I wouldn't say he's like Majin good, but he's definitely like by far one of the best like king players in the country, hands down. Actually, I think he might have beaten Majin before.
Did I tell you about that time that I randomly got queued up with what's his name? Second best.
Second best in what?
MK, Mortal Kombat.
Ninja Killer?
Yeah.
Damn, you played Ninja Killer?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I know you must have been like, oh man.
I played Ninja Killer, and that's when I was still learning my frost. And everybody was like, oh, he's trash. I'm like,
I'm learning.
He's also Ninja Killer. Because at first I was getting him because he didn't know what I was doing because nobody really plays with frost. And then he started figuring it out.
Yeah, he adapted.
Yeah.
How you gonna call somebody trash? You're like literally considered like the second best NRS player ever.
No,
I know he was. No, I know he wasn't. I know he wasn't calling you trash. I'm saying his fans were calling you trash.
I feel like in order for you to get called trash by somebody's fans, you have to at least have been giving them a run for their money. Because otherwise, everybody would be trash compared to somebody like this dumb motherfucker. Like,
yeah, that'd be like me playing Sonic Fox and like anything he plays. Because like he's like good at almost every fucking fighting game he plays. And it's like, you trash. Yeah, nigga, that's fucking Sonic Fox. Like, the guy basically runs fucking DBFZ in the NRS games. Like, shit, he was the best at Skullgirls. Like, this dude, like, he would literally be good at everything he fucking plays.
I'm like, bro, stop.
Well, they play.
Games.
Everything they play. Like
stop touching games.
Unfair.
Please, stop doing this to us.
Sonic Fox, I'm going to put this out. I'm going to tag you. Sonic Fox, please stop playing fighting games. We can't take it no more. You're too good. I love following Sonic Fox though. He be pissing off writing on Twitter so bad.
Sonic Fox and his battles with Twitter are fucking legendary.
Yeah.
Especially when like somebody tries to say he said or did something, and he be like, "Bitch, where are your receipts?" And then he gives them like 48 hours to produce receipts. And when they don't, he tear their asses up, boy. I seen one guy accuse Sonic Fox of like
molestation or something like that.
It was something crazy. It wasn't that deep, but it was something like real crazy. And Sonic Fox was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he was like, "Oh, I seen it happen. I got screenshots and blah blah blah." And Sonic Fox was like, "Okay, so like post them. Since you're tagging me and you're outing me on Twitter, like post them." And then that motherfucker didn't post nothing. He was like, "Exactly." He said, "You motherfuckers sit up every day and bother me." He said, "And I be minding my fucking business. Like, leave me alone."
They literally hate them because they're good at fighting games.
Something I just learned too. That was,
non-binary.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
they
I apologize.
Yeah, they literally just hate them because they're good at fighting games and they like sleeping with dudes. That's it. And they're furry. You told me your story with Sonic Fox. That was funny, but my story was Sonic.
That would be my only gripe against him. He's cheap.
But I was gonna say, Sonic Fox. When I met them, super approachable, very easy to talk to. I just wanted to get a picture, and they were like, "Can I do this without my helmet on?" This shit's killer. with my forehead, yeah, that shit was funny. And like, it took a cool picture. I think I still have it. If I have it, I'll post it up and I'll post it down there.
He's just gonna Photoshop a picture
with Sonic Fox.
I'll be like this, like
put his head on top of a white person's body.
Wow, that looks very believable. You got skinny and paler.
Right. A small white person.
But no, luckily I'm not in the picture, so I don't have to Photoshop anything.
You said lucky you're not in the picture?
How the hell you say you took a picture with Sonic Fox?
No, I took a picture of Sonic Fox. I was just going around. I was gonna say, you know me, I like to go around and just take pictures of like, cosplays.
I thought you said with, yeah.
My bad. I meant to say
No, you probably did say but no. I just replaced it with.
Yeah, our brains replaced it to what we wanted it to be.
I remember when I took a picture with the guy who voices Death the Kid, and then I turned around and found out that he was like a predator. And so I was like really sad because I never posted. I never posted Death the Kid from Soul Eater.
Oh, that's why I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Apparently there was a lot of discourse around like him and one other guy.
Oh, because I think he voiced Rohan. Yeah, I was gonna say I think he voiced Rohan in JoJo Part 4 too. Yes. Yeah, I know you're talking about. It's funny because I was like a creep playing a creep. How fitting.
Yeah.
But yeah. Dang.
Yeah,
What was his name?
literally-
He was like a really famous and beloved voice actor.
Yeah, he's in like I think he's in Fairy Tale. He's in a bunch of really big anime.
Vic Morgana, I think. Is his
Oh,
name.
that's the other one. That's the
Minaj.
other one.
Oh, okay.
Vic Magana is the other guy.
Okay,
That's the white
he's-
guy. The
yeah.
guy I'm talking about is an Asian guy.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
But yeah, the dude, Vic Morgana played Rohan in Part 4.
Okay.
JoJo. Which is a very good dub.
Todd Habercorn.
Ooh, I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's so I literally it was an accident. Like he was walking past the booth. People seemed interested in taking pictures with him. And so I was like, these people seem interested in taking pictures with him. I'm gonna take a picture.
I want to be important too.
Yeah, and so I stop him and I take a picture with him. Or know what? Yeah, I stop him, I take a picture with him. And then like a week later, I find out that he was like, he had been accused of like multiple sexual assaults.
You're like, delete.
And I was, it was sucky because I was gonna post the picture because I was like, I fucking love Death the Kid, you know? I was all hyped. Man, no, I didn't
You
post
could be
that
like,
shit.
I got away.
like
That's not funny.
Oh. I'm sorry.
You going to jail now? I took a picture with Low Tier God. That was funny. And then like, this is like way before he made like his transphobic remarks. I mean, people didn't like him to begin with. He was kind of like the big internet troll anyway. But I just took a picture with him just because it was just funny because I think Low Tier God just has just the concept of him is just funny. He's just like this super buff dude who's like super insecure. Like that's always funny to me.
Is he really like that? Or is that just?
I met him in real life. He was very approachable. He was cool. He was cool people. I bumped into him like twice. I kept on bumping into people. Like I kept on bumping into Lil Majin, and I kept on and I bumped into him like twice.
I wouldn't even know. I'd be bumping into people all my life, and I'm like, man, if you're on the extreme ends of the spectrum of being narcissistic and you feel like everybody should know you, or you just don't want to be noticed in public, I would piss. Well, I'll piss one off, and the other one would be happy because I just don't be knowing people.
Now I can tell like when people don't feel comfortable taking pictures. I go like, thank you. It was nice meeting you. Like I just dip out because I understand like you don't want to be taking pictures with people all the time.
Take this damn picture.
That was like what's his name? Rami Malik. Yeah, like there was a person. He was taking a picture with him. She was like, "Can I get a video?" He was like, "No, but thank you for taking a picture with me, though." That's what he said. He was like completely like cool. He was like, "No, I don't want to really do that."
Yeah, we met a guy at C2E2 who was behind us, and he does this like dope ass wood art. And he was supposed to like let me interview him and stuff. And he had like told me like, yeah, I'm not like really that good with being on the camera. Like he was still willing to do it, but then he was like I could tell. Like I went back at the end of the day to when I was supposed to meet him and like actually do the little interview with him, and he was like point blank like, I'll be honest, like I've kind of been like socialed out, you know, like I'm not. They basically told me like I'm not really a very social person and I'm kind of overwhelmed, so I really like would prefer if we could do this like on camera, like through video chat or something.
Straight up dip out. I would straight up dip out and be like, I understand.
Yeah, and I told him I'm like, oh, okay, I'm cool. At first, I was a little bit like upset because I had spent like all day at that con, like, and it was the last day, so I was like super excited because his artwork was so fucking cool, and it was like one of the first things I've ever seen like that. So I was like, damn, I'm hella disappointed. But then I thought about it, like, okay, but I do know that like. I have a social thing where, like, at some point I'm just drained and I don't want to fucking be around people. So I'm like, okay, I got to be receptive of that, too. And then even his friends told me, like, yeah, he's not, really that, like, they were, like, point blank told me, like, his social interaction meter might be real low. Like, he might be kind of done with the day. He's not used to this much traveling and stuff, and he only started doing it when his artwork started getting traction. And he does really well at shows, so it's overwhelming for him. And I was like, okay, I can respect that. But it definitely was sucked. I was like, damn.
You should have just went over there and be like, stop being a little bitch. Get on this camera.
Man, I've had bad interactions with celebrities before too, or like well-known people. I told the dude who played the Green Ranger that Power Ranger sucked to his face. That was funny. He looked at me. He looked like he was gonna drop kick me. I would have been like, that's fair. I'm telling you, the only thing that you're known for sucks. I understand that.
You're not telling
you're 15. You're 15.
Not David Frank.
Yeah.
Jason David Frank?
Jason David Frank, yeah. I mean, like, I understand you want to drop kick me for the only thing you're known for, your 15 minutes of fave having, bitch. But,
I mean, you did a little MMA,
hell,
I heard.
at least he's known for something.
Yeah.
he still got people calling him, offering him money.
True.
I'd
That man
rather
getting
be
that
known
money.
for something than nothing at all. Fuck.
Black Ranger.
I really don't have anything against him. I was just,
No, I'm just.
I was literally just mad adoring right there. I was just like, you know, hey, Power Ranger sucks, and he just looked at me like, all right, bro.
Is that why you came here? Because you wasted your.
Yeah, I was with Herbert too. That was like the only convention that I like, the only out of city convention I brought him to.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was looking like. Herbert's taller than me, so he was like, man, look, if he was gonna start swinging on you, bro, I was not gonna help you. I was gonna be like, no, that's fair. Like, I definitely could handle my own. Not against him. Not against Jason David Frank. That man would destroy me 100%.
Damn.
But
Hate to see it.
I'm about to say
I don't know why, because if it was me now, I'd be like, why did you say that? Like, I don't know why I just did that. But, and then I also met, one of the former defensive coordinators for the Saints. That dude was just a straight up asshole. I was like, look, man, if you want to take a picture, just fucking say that. Like,
I met a basketball player before by accident, like a retired basketball player, and I had no fucking clue who he was, and I was just chatting away with him down the escalator, and then I got to the bottom and we parted ways, and like I turned around and like the whole little group I was with was like, and I'm like, what? And they're
What
like,
was
you
his
don't
name?
even know? I don't know.
oh, okay.
I don't know who this man was. I just know that like people were pissed off because I did not know who he was, and I had talked to
That's
him.
annoying.
We were in Indiana, and I had talked to him.
Oh, he might have been a Pacer.
And
Wait, was he like a tall, light-skinned dude?
yeah,
Bald?
yes, literally, yes.
I think you might have met Reggie Miller.
Yo, they were
Oh,
pissed.
shit.
They were pissed. They were like, "Do you know who the fuck you were just talking to?" And I'm like, "No."
You might have met Reggie Miller. That dude was
Now I'm gonna look him up,
that dude
you
was
know?
a really good basketball player.
I know who Reggie Miller is.
Yeah, because he was on the Pacers. He's a dude known for doing.
Yo,
like,
yes, this is him.
Reggie Miller. Yeah, you met Reggie Miller. Holy shit,
That's
I'm
crazy.
jealous. That
That's
dude's
fucking
great.
crazy. Yeah, I have no clue. I had no
He's
clue.
known for like that famous fucking choke picture because I think he might have knocked out the Knicks like when they were like good because you know the Knicks are never good, but they were good like in the in the 90s they were good, and like I think he might have knocked them out to face the Bulls. I think that's what happened. And like they knocked him out, and he was just doing this on the court to like the Knicks bench, and the Knicks bench was known for being grimy. Like they were a very like defensive and like rough team. So like the fact that he did that was like a death sentence.
Yeah, I remember they were especially all the guys who like watch basketball. They were fucking livid, and they were like, "You don't even know who the fuck you were just talking to. Like that's fucking crazy." Like, and I'm like, I don't know. He was just nice, man. He asked me how my day was going. I asked him how his was. Like he was just such normal ass person out here to me.
That could have been your first chance to get your stardom. If you had your elevator pitch that day.
Right?
Hey, let me tell you something, man.
Right.
Now, I got these ideas.
Let me
See,
tell you
I got
why.
these shoes, but they cook your food. Just some random like that.
KFC shoes.
He'd be like, hey, get the fuck away from me.
Shoes, I'm dead.
I think I might. You guys know who Ninth Wonder is? It's like a super famous like hip hop producer.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, I think he was just a dude who just like walked out of like Best Buy one day when I was working there. And I just hear him, y'all have a good day, y'all have a good day. And then we're like, okay. And like he walked away, and like I looked at him, I was like, was I just talking to Ninth Wonder?
Goddamn.
Like I don't know. I was like, what the hell is Ninth Wonder doing in Baton Rouge? Like dudes from like the Carolinas.
Honestly, Baton Rouge be having a lot of like celebrities here on the low, and you just wouldn't even know it. Like,
there's a lot of rich people over there. That's why.
yeah.
When I was working at GameStop in O'Neill, I was checking one of the dudes out, white guy, tattoos and shit. He's like, yeah, I play bass for the drowning pool. Oh shit, let the bodies hit the floor, people.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. Just continue like he was a normal ass customer.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I was gonna say the people. I know a lot of celebrities really prefer that. I've met. He's another Saints person, Roman Harper. He was on the Super Bowl team. He was actually at New Orleans Comic Con. He was hanging with his family. I just walked up. I said, "I'm sorry, sir. I don't mean to stop you." I said, "Are you Roman Harper?" He's like, "Why, yes, I am." We took a picture. He was really
Yeah,
nice.
I'm sorry to stop you, but are you this person?
Are you Roman? Yeah, no, I'm bold as fuck. I'd be like, "Are you Roman Harper?" He was like, "Yep."
That's good. That's good though, because at least you weren't like screaming and like, "Oh my god, it's fucking,"
No, I wouldn't have done that to his folks.
Yeah, I remember ran into Andre 3000 at an aquarium one time. He was there with his wife and kids.
I would have been like,
the only reason anybody noticed it was Andre 3000 was because of security. No kidding. Like, otherwise he could have walked past us and none of us would have noticed him or his family. But then here goes security. Oh, we've got VIP coming through. Make way. Blah blah blah. And they start like moving everybody to the side. Like, yeah. So of course now all these people are like all in his fucking face, and I'm like, y'all. Like he's here with his wife and kids. Where the fuck were we?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Atlanta.
It was somewhere. I think it was.
That makes sense. He's from Atlanta.
I think we were down south somewhere because it was also on one of my college tours.
I'm about to say that's one of the important aquariums because one of those things you do when you go to Atlanta.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've always wanted to see their aquarium because I love the one that we have in New Orleans. The one in New Orleans is great. I want to see how great.
I want to go to the New Orleans aquarium. I heard that it's really awesome.
The Audubon Aquarium in New Orleans is absolutely amazing. And it's got the IMAX theater right by it. I used to love going there as a kid. I was like, I think the aquarium is like one of the highlights of like the aquarium and the zoo in New Orleans are like some of the best you'll see in the country. And I
think there's a zoo in New Orleans. Like the aquarium is kind of just like, okay, if it floods, like these animals will be fine. Like the zoo, on the other hand, I'm kind of just like,
the zoo's on the high ground. Don't worry. The zoo's on the high ground. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
There's such thing as high ground under sea level.
I know, right? I know, right? It's just like this is the water. This is the high ground. It's like this, yo, in New Orleans.
But the whole city did. It's like.
But yeah, my family used to tell me that's why New Orleans became such a popular tourist spot too, because it's so flat. It's easy to walk around everywhere. Because there's not, when you go to New Orleans, there aren't like really like hills. Like, yeah, it's just super flat. But yeah, no, the Audubon Zoo is very good. It's actually been put on like a lot of lists as like one of the best zoos in the country. And like
timestamp this for you.
Yeah, it's okay. I watched through like the whole thing every time when I edit. Yeah. But I thank you though. But yeah, it's like it's considered like, you know, one of the best zoos. It's like up there with like, you know, like the Bronx Zoo and like, you know, like the animal attraction like areas like, you know, like the Atlanta, you know, aquarium, you know, stuff like that. It's just considered one of the best ones. And it's funny because when I came here after Katrina and I went to Baton Rouge Zoo, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? The Baton Rouge does not have a great zoo, and I hate to say that because I really don't want to be dumping on the city like that. As much as I crack jokes, I really don't hate the city. I want to go on record. I've learned to kind of like tolerate and appreciate it. I still don't think Baton Rouge at its core is a great city, but like I've learned to appreciate the things that are here that are nice. But like
like me.
But no, it's just when I got here, I was like, man, there's like nothing here. Like there's nobody here, so it feels like weird as hell. It feels like you're like in a fucking zombie movie. Like you just happen to just be at the aquarium. At the zoo during the zombie.
I prefer like that the zoo is that quiet. I know that sounds stupid, but it's like.
Well, there's less people there,
yeah,
so I understand
less
that.
people, so it's like I can actually feel like I'm in nature.
Yeah. With
the animals, like not, you know, as much in nature as you can feel with a cage between you and some fucking leopards. But
I'm pretty sure I would prefer the leopards.
No, I mean, like I said, yeah, of course, absolutely, that was what I meant.
Yeah, that's the difference between
as much
a zoo
in
and a
nature as I
safari.
can feel about it. Like I'm still enjoying myself, goddamn, because this damn thing ain't eating me.
My mom always wanted to take me to the safari. She said that's one of the things she always wanted to do. But I was like, well, you ain't gotta go to Africa. We can just go to one of the Disney locations. We got the Animal Kingdom over there. That should be looking beautiful.
Hell, you might as well just pay to go to Africa. As much money you gonna spend at fucking Disney. I'd rather get the full experience.
Yeah. Get the full getting chased by a tiger experience. Lion.
Hey, I think straight up, if a lion was to come up to me and like trying to take, I would just simply just punch it. It's like, hey, chill out. No, I mean, when you really think about it, it's like...
Honestly, the best thing you can do for an animal that's really finna fuck you up, though, is at least punch it. Like, I'm at least finna get one good knockoff.
Right?
Because you gon' kill me.
See, we thinking hood.
Like,
we thinking hood.
But it's like, it's inevitable that you about to, like, absolutely devour me. Unless, like, by some grace, somebody is around me to shoot you.
Yeah, like
enough times to stop you.
Yeah.
Like, it's over with. So the very least I'm finna do is hit your ass in your shit, bro. Like,
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna straight up just wrestle it to the ground. Just wrestle it to the ground like that, and then just hop on it, and then ride it like a horse.
The real shit, I will try my hardest. As long as you can get on top of an animal, you can survive. I'm a strong believer of that. Like but I say that because I used to be with these big ass dogs and shit grooming. Man, some of these dogs, like especially these motherfucking German shepherds, these motherfuckers are crazy. So
yeah, they cop dogs.
So every time I had a German Shepherd that acted a little bit wild, I most definitely would twist my ass on top of you. I'll sit your ass down, leave me alone.
I don't know.
And it says, good technique.
I be dealing with Kratos, and you like try to get him off of you and do some shit, and he's not that big of a dog, and you can tell like he's not phased. That tough ass skin.
Kratos is a dog that if he was aggressive and we had turned him into,
it'd be over with.
Yeah, if we had turned him into if we had trained him to be a guard dog, like Kratos would be deadly. Because Kratos is one of those dogs I think that like a cop would have to shoot more than once to get him to stop.
Yeah, that dog is strong and he's tough. So that's how I know if a lion was trying to get at me and me punching in the face is not going to do shit. A lion's what, 20, 25, 30 times bigger than Kratos?
I thought you were about to say 25 pounds. I was about, yeah, just about. Times like fucking 3. No, times like fucking like 7.
We were trying to get him out the damn bed this morning. We couldn't get him out the damn bed without like really pushing him. Like, man, so if a lion was trying to get me, it's over with, bro. I would just be mad. You just hurt your hand punching on the lion.
Like I was saying, I would simply just lie down on the ground.
Yeah, I would just accept it.
I'd be like, just don't be too mean to me.
It's just fucked up. Like, yeah, it's like I just really would. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try my hardest to just go ahead and put my head in your mouth, bro, because I want to die as quickly as possible. Because I don't want to be sitting here while you chewing me up. Bro.
Look like some Looney Tunes shit, like like in the Looney Tunes shorts, like when the characters just accept that it's there.
Bro, I'm gonna try to put my fucking head in your mouth because I'm not.
See, that's the thing about fighting like a predator or not. It's like you piss it off. It might
play
just
with you. It's gonna play with you.
Yeah, just because you pissed it off. So it was like
animals is cruel like that.
You pissed me off. Oh, I know how to kill you fast so you don't feel pain. But since you pissed me off, I'm going ahead and let you just scream and agonize in pain.
Yeah, because even when you watch like animal like hunting videos or animals like actual wilderness videos, you see the difference between how something will kill something that like it was easy to catch. And something that like they had to really work for, and you made me work for this bitch. They really be doing some like, okay, well now I'm finna just let you sit here and bleed out like with 4 broken legs. Like, even though all I gotta do is bite your neck.
But it's like I don't know about punching it. I'm just gonna go for the eyes. Cause I know I can hurt those.
Like some Three Stooges shit. It does like the little. I don't know. It gets a human hand somehow. It just does the.
I feel like that's your best answer. If you can blind them, at least you can probably get away. Other than that, punching on them, that just. If you ain't got no bat or no hammer or no sword or something on you.
This lion comes up with the leather jacket. Oh my goodness.
That's a scary ass lion. I ain't gonna tell. I
that
tell
lion's
you what.
Head down one, just like. It's like, bro, I'm like 10 feet away from you. Why are you doing that?
And that's why Bloody Roar is a thing. Or was.
That's what this all wrapped up to for us to talk about Bloody Roar. Furry Tekken. I used to call it that. It's not Furry Tekken. I was like,
you right.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's
I was gonna say, I'm not
technical.
trying to knock y'all. I was gonna say, I'm definitely not trying to knock y'all, but it's Furry Tekken.
It's not technical enough to be Furry Tekken. I like the game, but it's definitely not on the Tekken technicals. See,
shit, if you think Tekken is technical, play Virtua Fighter. Boy, you be fucking crying playing Virtua Fighter, bro. Bro, sidestepping is so important in that game. If you do like a perfect sidestep, it makes a sound. It makes a special sound when you sidestep.
I have not played enough Virtua Fighter because it's just not popular enough.
Yeah, I kind of wish Sega would just finally just cave in and make a Virtua Fighter 6. Yeah, 6. Yeah. If I had to remember what was the last one because it's been so fucking long. But yeah, I really wish they would just cave in and just make a new Virtua Fighter. I think they would get enough people to like be interested in it. I don't think it's gonna be like big like Honestly, I'm surprised like how well Tekken 7 did. Like Tekken's a very popular franchise in the fighting game community, but I was just honestly surprised that like the thing sold like I think like 6 million copies since it's been out.
Can you give us crossplay, please?
And please make it good. But I don't trust Namco Bandai, so please don't make it cross-platform.
Make it optional cross-platform.
Yeah, optional.
Put it in beta, and you just toggle a thing if you want to play with cross-plat until you completely fix it.
You'll get people like.
I'm not gonna say that last part. That last part will probably get me stop them from actually making it. But yeah, just make cross-platform a thing, please. I really would enjoy it.
It'd be convenient, but like I said, cross-platform for fighting games just doesn't work for some reason. People can never do it right. I don't know what it is.
A couple games I played with Kinky's friend, boyfriend, husband. What is it?
Were you playing Street Fighter 5 or something?
No, I was playing Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's crossplay?
Mm-hmm. They had it in beta, and it was fine.
When did they start doing that?
Months ago.
Cool. I respect that.
Just because Street Fighter didn't do it well.
Oh, Brandon? Are you talking about Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Street Fighter's cross-play platform is absolutely terrible. And it's not even like they had to work with like different like one. They just had to do PlayStation and PC because it's only on PS4 and PC. It's like, bro, what you doing?
Maybe they need to talk to Brawlhalla.
Yeah, Brawlhalla's cross-play is ridiculous. I haven't tried it out with you guys. And the fact that it's free, and it does it so much better. That makes you.
People don't even know it's cross-plat because
how well it works, right? It's like you don't even know. It's like, oh, this is cross-platform.
That and who is it? Keith saw my post for yesterday. He's like, "What y'all playing on PC or PlayStation?" I'm like, "It don't matter. All you need is the room code."
I bet he was hyped because he wanted to play Castle Crashers with us.
Yeah,
I was like,
he messages on the Instagram, and once I'm done promoting, I just put the phone down. So I was like, you need to like text me or something.
Yeah, no, that's how I am too. Cause like he always like hits us up about like our streaming stuff, like after we're done with it. Cause like he hit us up. He was like, "Oh, what y'all playing Castle Crashers on?" And I was like, "Bro,
you missed it.
You just missed it. You gotta be faster than
It's like if you see that it's posted,
we are definitely in it.
Yeah, you're it's kind of too late. You better call.
Yeah, cause I definitely like put my phone down when I'm streaming.
Yeah, I try to. Only time I like really pick it up is like some dead spots, but I've been trying to prevent dead spots.
Yeah, because sometimes when people see you on your phone, I've been looking at this guy called, I think, Gaming Careers. That's what his YouTube's called. I posted a couple of his things up on the Discord. He's really good. And he was like, people really dislike it when you're on your phone. They feel like it's kind of rude.
Yeah. I be grabbing mine. Like, if I'm playing Apex, like the other day when Fleece was carrying the fuck out of me for like 3 matches.
I feel like that's...
I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I feel like that's different.
Oh, yeah. That's the only reason I grab mine is like, if I'm sitting there and I'm playing with a party and I'm like, useless. Fuck else am I supposed to be doing with my hands? I'm not gonna be miming on camera for you bitches. Like, look at this.
You can't throw up signs.
I open my phone to look at chat anyway instead of having to like turn to look at chat. So I'll be like on my phone looking at chat, like trying to get people to fucking talk. Y'all want because y'all gonna be annoyed I'm on my phone. That's rude. I'm on the phone, but you bitches don't chat nothing.
Speak to me.
I be asking questions 5 different times. I'm gonna
like
just start making like all of my like titles some random fucking question. Like
people still don't come in and ask the
cow?
question.
Like what the fuck?
People sometimes.
What color is your cow? Does chalky milk come from brown cow? Bro, apparently there was a recent study like a couple years ago of U.S. citizens. They asked them, "Do you think chocolate milk comes from brown cows?" And at least 1/3 of them were like, "Yes."
Yes, I remember that.
I like chocolate because it make my teeth hurt. It feel good. Oh, you know, when I was yelling earlier, it reminded me of MagFest because there are a bunch of loud fucking people at MagFest who are annoying. But I think you might be happy because MagFest is pretty much canceled now. Like, I mean, indefinitely until I guess like some people from like the organization come up with like a new one. But to my knowledge, it's like I think MagFest might be done because there were like reports of like abuse and stuff like that. So that kind of sucks because MagFest, in my opinion, is probably the greatest like convention that I've been to easily. I think it's like and I've been to a couple, and I think it's like by far one of the better conventions at least. And for a while, I kept on saying, bro, we get that MagFest money, but they kept on denying them. So now it's you're denied. Son of a bitch.
That came full circle. Right?
Yeah. This is all because you dissed my homie.
You know what else I meant to tell y'all?
Yeah.
You know, to get verified on YouTube, if y'all ever hit like your watch hours and followers and shit, you can't swear.
You swear.
I'm serious.
You can't swear?
You can't swear.
I guess we ain't gonna be verified
you
then.
you have to bleep it out. If you have too much swearing, they won't verify.
Yeah, demonetize you and not verify you. Man, fuck all that shit.
I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to.
Don't do it. Don't
do
do it. Don't do it.
About that, because I definitely curse.
Freedom of speech, man.
I be wondering.
Right, I'm gonna be out here like Trump. YouTube doesn't want you to have freedom of speech.
Yeah,
So we're going to make a greater platform, better than Twitch, better than
OnlyMans.
Yeah.
But no. Apparently the Parler, aka Clan Book, as some people like to call it, apparently that's getting taken off of both. They already got taken off of the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Good.
So you can't even get it on like the two biggest like app stores now. So if you're an Apple user who happens to also be a Clan member, then you're screwed.
I don't know why you be checking out this channel, but
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh no! I was gonna say.
Well, what do you mean? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. They gotta watch all the.
Not your enemy.
They gonna be like stupid.
Yes, you are.
They're gonna be like, look at that stupid Negro.
Yeah.
And like they're wearing like all your stuff. What an idiot. Honey, did a new thing come from Aaron?
Damn. Keep up with what this bitch is producing.
But Kev on stage said something that be making me want to tone down the cursing a lot. Because it's like, if you curse less, it makes your content more shareable.
That is definitely true.
So I'm like,
that's why YouTube doesn't want you to curse, because they can promote you more if your channel is safer for more audiences.
But you know what I said, man? Fuck all that shit, nigga. Nah, we going down the drain.
Don't tag my channel.
I'm tagging your channel.
No, definitely don't tag my channel, especially
100% tagging your channel. You going down with us? You going down with us? You go? Oh yeah.
Please don't. I spend a lot of my time trying to make sure people know that I am not a terrible person.
I'm not a terrible person too. I just apparently said something that was wrong. I'm sorry.
You're canceled.
Cancel you.
That's the part of growing. You do things that are wrong, and you admit to it, and you be like, okay, I won't do that no more.
Trying to get me canceled before I even get there. Like,
hold me down.
You can't cancel me. I own everything I have.
Be like, Future, you can't cancel me. I own my own masters. What you talking about? Bro, people been trying to cancel Future forever. That man still be making hits. He be making hits.
Because if nobody else is gonna support him, men who think like him will.
Yeah, definitely.
And there are so many men that think like Future. Future will never be broke. Like,
Future be thinking like them shitty ass dating coaches. Bro, them dating coaches be so fucking funny to watch.
Or the guy. Y'all, that's something I want to talk about on the podcast with y'all.
Dating coaches?
There's this one particular one, this black guy, this alpha male black guy.
I might know you talk about, cause you talk about the one that Curtis kind of made fun of.
Yes.
Yeah, that dude was wild fucking funny. Like bees to honey. He's like, what? That makes no sense.
That man said
bees make honey.
That man said I was pushing my kids in a cart through the grocery store, and just because I'm pushing my kids, I still look like an alpha male. I was like, if you have to,
we love women.
Look, one of my viewers wrote me, and he said, my wife, she used to treat me like the man of the house, but then she got pregnant, and now she doesn't treat me with any respect. How do I regress back to that moment when my wife treated me with respect? He said, look here. Women, they think that when things change up in the house, when the dynamic is slightly changed, that they can be a little more assertive. And I understand that she has those hormones, but you have to really lay it down for her and let her know who is the alpha male in the home. But I was like, this motherfucker wakes up every morning and wishes his dick would grow at least half an inch, like every morning, because there's no way that you walk around thinking like this. Like,
he's legit. He's legit the nerd who bulked up and finally got some coochie in college and hasn't been changed since.
I think it also fascinates me that these men are married.
Right?
Like, that's what kills me the hardest. I'm like, who did you prey on?
Some woman who thinks that those values are traditional.
Yeah, true. And that's the thing too. Like, there's nothing wrong with like having traditional, relationships, because I feel like nowadays they do get more. You get shitted on a little bit more for being like a woman who's more interested in just being at home and like relaxing while the money's being made. But like, some of these relationships are just abuse.
Yeah.
And it's like, I would be happy for your relationship if I also wasn't concerned about like you being a beat on or something. Like,
oh, it's another thing that dude said. I'm sorry, I didn't
no,
mean
you
that.
did.
But the part where Curtis Conner was talking about him, he's talking about like the dude grabbed his like tricep or whatever. He's like, bro, you're fucking skinny, bro. He said, I've never felt so disrespected in my life.
God.
It's like, bro, the sad part about it is that I know a couple people, I've met a couple people like that.
I've met people like that.
Yeah, bro, it is so funny hearing them talk. It's like, bro, you are so delusional. Like,
That's
the fact
the
when he said that this isn't for right wingers, I mean this isn't for left wingers and blah 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 blah. I was like, I called it. I knew that it was a conservative.
Yep.
Like,
they always are.
Yeah.
They always are.
Like, bro, I met a dude who thinks like that alpha male stuff, and like it was funny as fuck because I'm like, bro, that's why women don't like you.
I tried to look into it, but I'm like, I don't get it.
It's basically
Hulse.
what?
Elliot Hulse. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, let me see.
Damn, where did the video just go? I just had this man right there.
That is not.
He was right there. He was literally
He
right.
disappeared.
Okay.
He was like, oh.
I haven't seen him. I don't think so.
He looks like an expressionist.
Yeah.
I like my gum.
I don't get it.
Yeah, the whole dating thing. Yeah.
Well, the whole like
dating coach thing.
Alpha male thing.
It's for people. Here's what they do. They prey on. And I'm just gonna keep it honest.
They prey on incels.
Yeah, they prey on weak, racist dudes. That's what it is. They prey on weak, racist, homophobic, misogynist dudes.
Especially misogynist.
Yeah, misogynist dudes. That's what they prey on. They prey on dudes who are mad because they see the world as, people don't like me because I'm nerdy. No, people don't like you because you don't bathe. You're built like a boot.
You built like Louisiana? Louisiana!
Help me! No, okay, I shouldn't say you built like a boot. Sorry,
like
no, that's kind of mean. But no. But, like, it's because you smell bad, you have no personality, and you're an asshole. That's why people don't want to date you. Like, it's just being real.
Yeah, I got trapped down that YouTube alpha male rabbit hole, but I was like, man,
I'm happy you realize this shit's kind of dumb.
I was like, I'm not about to go through all these extra antics. If you look at somebody and you break eye contact, then that makes you a weaker male.
Bro, did you see the one? Did you see the one of the dude? He was like, it was like some famous like white couple or whatever, and like the guy's holding his wife. He's kind of like leaning onto her. He said, "Women don't find this attractive, guys, no matter how tall you are." And it was like she was standing up straight, and he's like, and he showed like the thing of him like slanted a little bit. He said, "This is a sign of weakness that you're depending on her." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
How to hug like an alpha.
Feelings towards them on a heart level. My wife, I squat down so that I can hug her at the heart level. Sometimes it takes quite a bit of maneuvering. I'll have to squat down, she'll have to put her hands over me, and I have to come up underneath so that our hearts are touching. When your hearts are touching, when you're hugging someone, you're exchanging very potent energy with them. My children also, people like to hug, side hug, down at the hip. When it's time to show my love.
Okay, so this dude's mixed. I guarantee his mom's white.
Literally has to be engaged.
What does that mean, bro?
I was waiting for the how to hug like an alpha.
Like, what does that mean?
One of the headlines said, "Become a pussy to become a king," or "Be a pussy to become a king." Where did it go?
Let me tell you something, there, bro. You have to squat every day, bro.
Yeah, when I fall into those little things, I'm like, this is too extreme for me. I don't like it.
It makes me, it makes me uncomfortable because it reminds me that there's people like that exist on
Become pussy to be a king.
You've got to become a pussy to become a stronger man.
So
a warrior needs to become a little bit of a pussy to continue
so
to keep his sword sharp, and so that he becomes a balanced king. Because
I'm a man.
That's where you're going, my friend. Put down your sword for a moment, breathe, pick up a cold beer, sit in a rocking chair, have a good conversation with a friend, chill the fuck out, and you will grow stronger because of it. Done.
That wasn't bad advice. It's just
Apparently
that
his YouTube videos are worse.
Yeah, no, that wasn't. It's like, dude, chill out and then just collect yourself. There's nothing wrong with that one. But that stuttering was funny. He should have done another take.
Oh, here it goes.
Sword.
One of his most recent things was a woman telling him, break the shackles of traditional masculinity and be the person you want to be. I want to be traditionally masculine. No. What?
No.
The world needs strong men right now. I'm putting together a group of like-minded men.
Incels, yeah.
Yeah, if you're interested in joining, DM me the word power now, and I'll send you the details.
I would be so tempted. Power. I want your power cut off so you don't make videos anymore.
Yes, I would like the first and second season of Power, please.
I need to watch that actually, but yeah.
Masturbation gives me energy to work out.
Good for you.
It doesn't to me. It gives me energy to go to sleep.
I guess we built different.
That's
about my sucks and about my drive.
That's the quickest way to a nap for me.
I wasn't getting nut and I'm out. It'd be like Tom from the Boondocks. He's like, having sex with his wife. It's like, as soon as he finishes, he was like, oh, he's like sweating. His wife was like, you did good, honey.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That was a really good episode of the Boondocks, where he thought that Usher wanted his wife, and his wife wanted to be with Usher.
Bitch.
Wouldn't let this shit happen to me though. But that was like a good commentary on like black masculinity right there. Mm-hmm. How you should be comfortable with who you are.
Yeah, that's when I see those extreme videos, I'm like, well, there's some things to take out of this, but like, you too extreme, bro. And I'm like,
I was gonna say, and sometimes it's not even them just being extreme; it's just them being wrong, like straight up. Like it's just like
they wrong because they too damn extreme.
Too damn extreme. But no, that one right there, like he was trying to be all God of War with that shit, but like he did. No, he made a good. Yeah, no. I'm just saying, but he did make a good point. He did make a good point of like you gotta like sometimes just chill out and just relax.
Yeah,
like,
no, I won't ignore that message wasn't a terrible message.
Yeah. It's just how he said
himself,
it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I said, he's trying to be all God of War with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, shut up, bro.
Like super turned on masculinity. I'm like, bro, just chill.
Took down your sword. I'm cool.
Like,
I'm masculine.
I don't try to exude anything but lazy energy.
Big lazy energy.
Big lazy energy.
Bro, you need to do that. You need to make like the thing of the mascot. What is a mascot? I guess we can just call him lazy. We can just call him lazy. You know, we put like lazy like in the bed and he's like sleeping. It's just like big lazy energy. That would sell. I guarantee you that would sell.
Yeah, that's all I try to. I don't try to be too masculine. I don't try to be too feminine. I try to be me. And that's all I feel like I can be in the first place. It's like that's authentic.
What I used to have to tell people about people who are not like gender conforming or like they're transgender, I used to have to tell people, I'm like, look, at the end of the day, these people doing this, does it hurt you? Does it have any significance on you? Like I would legit have to like sit people down and tell them that shit. It's like it's not hurting me.
I think what kills me is that like historically, a lot of people who do spend so much of their time like overly obsessed with queer people and who they are and what they are, they literally are homosexuals to some degree. Like to any degree. Almost every person that I've encountered in life that had like this extreme transphobia or homophobia or anything, like literally years later came out.
So does that mean racists like black people?
Yeah. Oh, look, that's not that they like us. Theirs is that's racism is a whole nother fucking spectrum of shit. I'm not even gonna talk about racism.
They want to be us.
And sometimes
hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, hate us because they ain't us.
But yeah, some of the most like homophobic and transphobic people that I've ever met in my life were homosexual or attracted to trans people. Or
Speak on it, child.
I'm mad you just did that. So that's what I always find the funniest is when I be like, yeah, you must be gay. And then they be like, no.
Not realize it. Or
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you're jealous.
Or you're jealous that you don't feel comfortable enough with yourself to just admit who you are.
Yeah.
Or in some situations, shit, well, I know I said you said gay and don't know it though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because some people do be gay and don't know it.
Glad I know it.
I'm sexy and I know it. That just popped in my head for like no reason.
Yeah, when people decide that they want to be different and it start affecting my pockets, then I'll start caring. But until then, do what you want to do.
I was gonna say people being transgendered, gay, or like non-binary is never gonna affect your pockets. That's a great thing, though.
I know exactly. Well, actually, someone does, because since I have such a
diverse.
Well, such a I don't give a fuck what you do personality, and I support people doing what they want to do as long as it's not hurting me. Other people that appreciate that would support my company, but on the other spectrum, people that don't also appreciate that,
True.
it's not gonna support my company. so in a way, it does affect my pocket.
Well, it's 5. I actually got a dip.
Cool.
So.
All right, well, that's the end of the podcast.
I'll try not to say such controversial
Fuck you,
things.
you too. Fuck you, you too. We ain't gonna bow down. We don't want that check mark.
We're gonna have to start a separate channel for the check mark.
Lazy Nerds After Dark. The original one's gonna be coming after dark.
Adult Swim.
Be like, you ever smoke crack?
You ever smoke crack, nigga?
All right, for real. Bye, y'all.
Deuces.